motherfucking house.
Back in the motherfucking buildings, King One True.
I see in Laura, baby.
We in this motherfucker for another comic versus this week, man. And you already know what it is, but we gotta get out of the way first, you know what I'm saying? But we used to start anything, let's go ahead and show off the veil, the shirts. So first of all, he gotta do his shit first, because his shit's so legendary.
He's backwards.
Nah, let him see that, yeah, y'all see what that is?
It's the Contra. You got Arnold and shit and Sly and shit. You got to see them more from the back. Old school Contra NES, baby.
In case y'all didn't know who's supposed to be on the cover of that NES joint, that's who it's supposed to be. That's who it's supposed to be. So that's the shirt with the real them on it. That's the hardest shit I've seen in a long fucking time.
That's your dope.
In a long fucking time, that's the hardest shit I've seen.
That's your dope. But his shit hard too.
And I think I seen it, but I didn't think it had the two real motherfuckers on it. I thought it was regular, and it wasn't. So now I see, picked it up, I see it wasn't. I might have to have me one. But then, you know, I got the We Are Venom joint, you know what I'm saying? That's pure, this black Venom, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I gotta rep some kind of comicry today, or game lineage. So he got like the Supreme Game lineage shirt right now, cause his shit out cold. Yeah, that motherfucker out cold. Well, yeah, we got a good ass show, you know, today for y'all, man, cause we always got some monsters, some tightness ass motherfuckers on here anyway. So y'all finna basically get another whiff of that shit, because we got some motherfuckers in the building. Today. So today. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right.
So we got these monstrous motherfuckers in the building. First up, we got is motherfucking Deadpool, the Merc with the mouth.
You know it. You know him and you love him.
Versus
the motherfucking T-1000.
The T-1000 from Terminator 2.
The T-1000, baby. You know how we doing it. You
in case y'all ever see us do that, like in case y'all know they put y'all up on something. This shit right here, this shit like hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. This shit right here.
Yeah.
That means whatever's going on, it's that shit.
Yeah.
It's official.
For sure.
It's hooded and rotted. It's official. So what that is that's the, if y'all used to watch wrestling back in the day, that's what Hogan used to call the Hulk Hogan 28-inch python pose.
He'd be like,
and I was like, dog, you call it all of that? Like, nigga, the nigga, because he was so swole,
he was big,
he had 28-inch pythons, dog. So when he did this, he was like, yeah, did he, you know what I'm saying, do that? His shit looked, dog, it looked ridiculous. In fact, if you play the old school Street Fighter 2, Zangief does that pose.
He does when he wins.
He hits the.
He sure does.
Only the mighty use that pose. And
only the mighty.
And when you hit the sway too, that mean that's the motherfucker I'm rocking that shit. That's that riding in on horseback. You know what I'm saying? That's that riding in on horseback. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So when it go to that mode, that means whatever you talking about was dope as hell.
Super real.
Like the shit, that real shit.
Super real.
But yeah, so basically, the thing is, with these two,
you ain't name off the rest. Oh, you ain't name off the rest.
Oh hell no. They gotta wait till we get to it.
Gotcha.
The thing with these two is they both hard to fucking kill, dog.
You might say next to impossible to kill.
Yeah, it's
like, especially like normal mean.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, these motherfuckers took an entire movie trying to kill the T-1000, dog.
That's real.
Like,
and to be honest, it was a fluke that they were able to do it. You know what I'm saying? They lured him to the right place. They had to lure him in order for him to be killed.
And that's smart, man, because it's the only way they would have survived. And
it's writing.
He chased them the entire fucking movie long.
Yep.
Up the highways, through the plains.
The motherfucker stole a helicopter. That's
through the air.
If you never seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day, do yourself a favor. It's on Netflix, I believe. Check out Terminator 2
man,
Judgment
if you
Day.
ain't seen the...
I would say actually check out 1 and 2. Check out 1 and 2.
You done missed out.
Yeah.
On some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen that, you done missed out on some shit. That's for real. But so yeah, I'm gonna take Deadpool because I'm a humongous fan. He was made in like 1990, 91, and I was alive and coherent when he was debuted.
Conceived, yeah, that's right.
I had his Fleer card. I still got the same card I got back then in my collection, and his attributes were pretty fucking dope at the time. Came with shit like teleportation, fucking incredible regeneration, able to be severed and instantly grow shit back, and just a lot of shit. Stupid assassin, all that stuff, and they didn't really add the merc with the mouth part till later, and because they was like the character's too dark and just a murder.
Right.
The kids couldn't levitate and too powerful. They couldn't levitate toward an assassin just being strong as fuck.
Right.
And that's just it. Deadpool coming.
On the other hand, T-1000 is exactly that. Like he wasn't really made for kids, I guess, but he happened to be hunting a kid in the movie.
Look,
but
he was made to do that business.
He was made to kill.
Yeah, he was made to do what he was supposed to do.
For sure.
And he ain't give a fuck what happened to him. I was getting done. You seen his face get melted and burnt all off. All types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All types of shit happened to this nigga, man. And it's just ridiculous. You seen this motherfucker turn his arms into sickles and be coming up the back of the car and shit. Like, the dude was like, he was like a horror movie in a sci-fi action film.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was chasing you like a motherfucker. Like, that's frightening, man. Like, that's like Jason and Freddy, man, for real.
Super scary.
Yeah, T-1000 is ill as fuck. Only thing is he just look like motherfuckers.
He could look like anywhere he wanted to.
He just look like motherfuckers. So the dude...
That liquid metal is a motherfucker.
It's like it's a motherfucker.
That liquid metal, man. Yeah.
It's a lot. But, yeah, so we,
Alright, I'm gonna read off the T-1000's abilities. You know how we do it. I'm gonna read off the abilities. You're gonna read off Deadpool's abilities. And based on that, we're gonna determine who will win this comic versus. Real talk. Alright, so
okay.
Top 2 is shape-shifting. This T-1000. Top 2 abilities is shape-shifting and hysterical strength. He has okay, so memory. The T-1000 features a liquid molecular brain gathered by mimetic polyalloy. The molecular brain grants the T-1000 advanced reasoning capabilities, emotions such as humor, and even self-awareness. Physics. One of the fundamental prime directives of T-1000 is recovery of essence. As the more it loses, the less effective it becomes. That's interesting enough. Self-recovering. Due to its liquid metal construction, the T-1000 is capable of extensive regeneration from being hit by bullets. Shape. The T-1000 infiltrators, as with their mimetic polyalloy equipped units, are initially deployed with individualized default humanoid shape, which it remains in for most of its active service. Sensor. The T-1000's auditory sensors could be situated anywhere upon its body. Environment analysis. T-1000 can use its body to register its environment in many ways. It can directly read magnetically encoded information and can run at a speed of at least 40 miles per hour.
Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty ill. He got some attributes behind you. So, I had a couple things.
We got to do combat abilities.
One. Oh, he has one that's called combat abilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
The T-1000 is not issued with any weapons, but is capable of fashioning any solid metal form, such as knives, swords, and other bladed weapons, simply by extending a limb and solidifying it into the desired shape. The T-1000 cannot mimic any complex systems which may have moving parts or chemicals like guns, explosives. However, the T-1000 is capable of concealing and carrying weapons within itself in order to form a weapon from a limb. The T-1000 has to convert that particular section into liquid metal state before reconfiguring it while keeping the rest of its body in a solid metal state. In conjunction with the flexibility given by its form, the T-1000 has demonstrated a superior repertoire of martial arts abilities programmed into its subroutines, making it more capable than the T-800 in close combat. The T-1000 can also convert a limb into a blade and throw it like a javelin at an enemy in some situations, with sufficient force to impale a T-800 and knock it backward at least a few dozen feet.
Okay. So
they got a durability section too.
So look. Oh, I need that. Yeah. Cause that's gonna tell us where he's weak at. I need that.
In Terminator 2, T-1000 was assaulted by the reprogrammed T-800, the latter which used a shotgun to deter from killing John Connor. It swiftly reformed and attempted to shoot the human dead, but the T-800's lightning reflexes allowed it to block the bullets it fired. He can get knocked through walls. It says the T-1000 was caught in an explosion when his vehicle careened into a second bridge that was even lower than the first. Aside from damaging its camouflaging ability, it remains unknown what damage exactly the unit suffered from. You want to know what killed him.
Well, I know what killed him. I've seen the movie.
Well, they may not know.
That's cool. Go ahead.
The mimetic polyalloy of the T-1000 was shown to be extremely vulnerable to acid compared to the more resistant endoskeleton of the T-800, as when Sarah shot at containers of hydrochloric acid on the ceiling, causing it to rain on the T-1000. Its mimetic polyalloy immediately started to dissolve. The T-1000 managed to get out, but the Guardian forced it back under it and held it there, losing only part of the sleeve of his jacket and the skin over his hand, while the T-1000 was completely destroyed.
That acid or something, because I thought of either the molten, the acid, or extreme cold.
None of these are exactly okay. So the weakness is extreme temperatures.
Extreme, like I was saying. So look,
corrosive reagent, plasma.
That's the acid. That stuff just like it'll melt a certain molecular structure. Like certain molecular structures.
Enough firepower. It's an immersive saturation attack and suppressive firepower such as that from a machine gun is able to keep a T-1000 from reforming or even reduce it into a vat of polyalloy pool.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah, but that don't exactly destroy it. It gotta mean no. The thing about it is that stop it from reforming, because if a 60 cal hitting you and once it break you to bits, the core that he goes back from might be gone from it.
Right.
But he'll be a pool only. First of all, you don't gotta worry about that because Deadpool's not gonna carry a 60 cal weapon. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes mounted on vehicles. Okay?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't gotta worry about that.
That's it though.
Okay. Because his is more to the point if you're doing it like this. Well, first thing is this. That's a hard dude to kill, dog.
That's a hard dude to kill. Everybody ain't just carrying around acid or high temperature,
things you need to
chemical corrosive agent or some shit. You know what I mean?
It's not around like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't just available for you to obtain.
Right. So the second thing is, I don't want to sell people short on this show. I was talking about this with Onyx Eyes.
Oh.
And I really don't want to sell people short no more on this show. My example that we went over when me and Onyx Eyes talked about it was the Cloud Link battle.
For sure.
According to the list that I read off Link, he didn't even have fucking bombs. He didn't have the Sheikah Slate. He didn't have none of that shit.
He had nothing.
So I promise y'all as viewers that y'all ain't gonna have to deal with that type of shit no more, because I know a couple of y'all as salty as I am about that battle. Because as far as I'm concerned, we could have left the shit and not did the shit if it was gonna be the same outcome as Death Battle anyway.
Anyway, I guess so.
Not only that, but Death Battle had 80 times more shit that they displayed for Link than we even read about.
Very true.
So I promise y'all a decent comparison. What we're gonna start doing is doing research. and not like over extensive research like we all feel like we gotta study these motherfuckers and come back and know all this shit or been read this and that. Look, we still sticking to research these motherfuckers online, but what we're doing is we're creating a pool of their abilities. Right. Of just lists, though. We don't want the long explanation. We want to summarize it down to something simplistic. He can do this. Yes. He can do that. Yes. He has this. He has that. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make a small pool of things, and that way we at least know that they come with the list of shit that they really do. You know what I'm saying? Because and sometimes we might not need to do extensive you know, digging on a motherfucker because they might actually come correct. Like, look at whose fucking list. Like fucking Ganon. All that shit that nigga had, they came correct.
Why did Ganon have such an incredible list, but Link didn't have shit for a list?
I don't know.
That was a good point though. That's crazy.
He bitched Ganon, dog. Yeah. That nigga's Ganon.
It would have been a better battle if we had to put Ganon against.
Because at first I was trying to get over that battle like a motherfucker. You know what woke me up about that battle? I was like, man, hell no. It's because when I thought about it, Cloud couldn't stand a fucking chance in hell against Ganon, dog.
Oh, I don't agree with that.
Dog, you better agree with that.
I don't.
That nigga got huge hysterical. This nigga got hysterical. He got huge hysterical. Yeah. And then in bitch Ganon form, he got like what they call it? I almost want to type that shit in. What they call it something huge hysterical straight like. And not only that, but Ganon go up against the likes of Count Dracula, dog. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about Cloud, Sephiroth. None of them niggas is on the level of the Count, dog. That nigga runs the
Link defeat Ganon, man.
Because he can do it, dog. That's why I said, I was like, there's no fucking way in hell Cloud should have won that fight. But look, we gonna get back to it. But I just wanted to promise y'all weren't gonna get so short on our facts from now on. And stuff, because here's the straight to the point. Okay, Wade Wilson, Deadpool, abilities. I didn't even click on the wiki yet. This just pops up. Regeneration, extended longevity. Skilled marksman, swordsman, and hand-to-hand combatant on the level of likes of Sabretooth, Omega Red, and other people from the X unit. Combated using devices granting teleportation and holographic disguise. Superhuman strength, durability, and incredible agility. Cover to Deadpool, Chase 1. Okay, now I'm gonna click on the wiki. But I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm gonna just see if the wiki tell what kind of shit he carrying or something. Regeneration, extended longevity, non-skilled marksman, hand-to-hand combat, using device granting teleportation, holographic disguise, superhuman strength, durability, and agility. They don't say nothing extra.
And that's it.
That's what they say for his what's the name and shit. They didn't talk about his weapons. We know he carried them twin automatics all the time. Right. You know they can be holding any type of ammo. Right. He best friends with Cable. You know, that's just that's a given. Niggas best friend with Cable, you seen that they share weapons. You know what I'm saying? So, but even in that sense, I'm not gonna say the way he's thinking is that I'm thinking that he's gonna be carrying something that's gonna take out T-1000.
Not exactly.
That's not.
I ain't think that at all. Actually.
Oh my God, I did alcohol abuse. So look. Wow. So look. He's not gonna be carrying what it takes to kill him. He's gonna have incendiary grenades and shit, and those will slow him down.
That's about it though.
But this is the thing. Don't 1 second forget who Deadpool is. At any time, these things can take place. He was a character meant to break the fourth wall.
And that's gonna be the key for him.
So this is how I expect this battle to go, right? So you got Deadpool and T-1000 going head to head. They running around a construction site, beams, rocks, construction cars, freight lifts, freight trucks, shit like that is around construction area, right? So They fighting, he busting everything he got, and it's just going, it's doing nothing. He's slicing the swords through him, it's doing nothing. He's reforming instantly. He leave a sword stuck in him, it is stuck in him. He take it out and use it himself against him and stuff. They fighting. Yeah. Okay? Now, I see this going on for about 15-20 minutes, and this nigga using explosions on him. He throwing incendiary grenades. He trapping them in the bowler. He doing everything he can do. Then, I see this nigga stopping this like okay, hold on just one fucking minute. I think I've had enough. Wait a second, stop everything, pause. How the fuck do I get rid of this guy?
Let me watch it.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna fucking find out how they killed this motherfucker. I'm so sick of this guy. I fucking did everything I could with this motherfucker. Did you see me jump off the roof of this? No, fuck that. Hold on, I'll be back, dickwad. Bloom, teleport somewhere else. Be like, excuse me, I just gotta watch it. I gotta see this shit. Fast forward past all that bullshit. And so that's how they got it. So I'm back.
That's how I see it.
And then have him chase him to somewhere and then use the battle on it. And finally win the battle on some shit like, ooh, that was some something. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that.
But not before being chopped in pieces,
not only that.
hacked and ripped to shreds. He's gonna be fucking Deadpool up.
Well.
But that's how I see the battle going.
I see Deadpool kind of portraying like a Sarah Connor character and shit. Like, he even gonna go with the wig
some of the outfit up.
Dog, he gonna go full shit. He gonna be pumping the shotgun and rocking and shit and all that shit. And at the very last minute, he'll come out the back with the grenade launcher. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that ain't even gonna do shit either.
Well, it's gonna knock him,
blow him to pieces.
It's gonna knock him to the
It's gonna back him like.
He gonna completely reenact the movie for us. That's how it happened.
Right,
that's how that battle will end for sure.
Like unless he fuck around and Actually, that's how that ends.
That's how the battle will end.
He fuck around and he be like, if you didn't see the movie, assholes, then you know what I'm saying. Then that's your fault.
Yeah.
Tough shit.
Yeah.
But then something like that.
And the T-1000 is here.
Yeah, he gonna make a wisecrack. He's gonna eat a chimichanga and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I Deadpool 10-9 this one.
That's good. That's perfect.
I Deadpool 10-9 this one. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
Like, that would be funny as fuck to see them fight, dog. And I know that's
that'd be a dope ass fight.
Because he'll definitely break that wall. Like, hold the fuck. Let me find out how. Just pause everything.
Yeah.
Let me find out how they killed this motherfucker, because this is ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because he would definitely pour everything he had into him.
Everything. He be putting out shit we didn't see he had. This shit's gotta work.
All right.
He's like, ooh, got rid of his ass. Then fuck around, get scooped up and chopped in half. Like, what the fuck? And you turn around like, this dude just doesn't quit. You know what I'm saying? Come back together and shit. And fuck around and just be like, look, man, I'm finna go see how to beat you. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, man, because, like, that's ill, dog.
Oh, shit.
That's ill as fuck.
Yeah. Have a T-1000 hunting Deadpool.
That's crazy as fuck.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So that's first battle for y'all asses. That was nice and hold on. Why did I see him?
That's kind of the only way that battle could end, really, man. Because neither one of them gonna die unless. I mean, that's like you said. I mean, Deadpool he's definitely gonna break the fourth wall and watch the fuck. He literally gonna watch the fucking movie. Cause that's the kind of shit Deadpool do. That's just the kind of shit he do, man.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of shit he do.
It's what he known for, man. That's just how.
Now putting him against almost anybody else, they will probably die though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You put T-1000 against almost anybody else for real. You could be
gonna die.
You could be a psychic. That psychic shit ain't gonna work. You see what I'm saying? He's a fucking machine.
You gonna die.
You gonna die.
That's real. Die. Can't believe I've used that alcohol. Okay, so look, I know y'all wondering. So P, we got the shirt that I promised you guys. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask a trivia question after the second battle. And when I ask this trivia question, you guys are responsible for looking up this answer, or finding the answer, or knowing what I'm talking about. And the answer can be simple, like a name or something that simply describes what I'm talking about. If you could be like so and so and so, you win the shirt.
So.
Yeah, I want you to hear this shit. Be like, oh, that's that. And you get the shirt.
Yeah.
Like the reason it's gonna be that type of trivia is because it sort of gives me the allure that whoever's watching is the type of motherfucker that could hang around one of us. Mm-hmm. And who knows, like after we get some views and get some shit going and the show do some more numbers, might fuck around and fly out, I guess, to sit with us and shoot the shit. You know, so be looking out for updates on things like that and other things we might be getting involved in. And actually next week we should be shooting in a different location. I'm going to be moving soon, so we'll be in a different location next week for that week, and hopefully I'll have everything together. We'll pick up right where we left off at my place and get things back to how it was.
We'll be in my spot next week, so
it should be Gucci. It should be real good. It should be good. So yeah, be looking out for that stuff. After this battle, trivia question, and you guys get a chance to win the shirt. Y'all see?
I almost got this motherfucker myself.
Classic Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is the Frieza Saga characters.
Exactly.
I call it the Slap a Hole Piccolo edition.
Dog, cause you got the hand.
He got the hand cocked back.
It is a Slap a Hole Piccolo edition, dog.
I don't know if y'all can see this dude,
but
the Piccolo got his hand cocked to the side like you finna smack him.
Like Dwayne Brady need to smack a bitch type shit.
This nigga is hilarious, first of all. And you know, we call him the nigga of Dragon Ball. You see his hand cocked back like, I will smack you, ho. Like, I don't know. Like, bitch, this chicken is cold.
Oh, shit. Not the chicken is cold? Nah. Nah, don't let the chicken be cold.
I'm afraid it can't be cold. But yeah, so y'all get that joint. And I know it looked weird, but I had to like put something in it so it'll actually spread the picture for y'all to see properly. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see that motherfucker. That shit's free to the motherfucker who can get this trivia question and shit. So, Pete, next up. Now, we usually wait a little bit, but this dude's getting an immediate run back because the battle that we thought of for him was so damn good that we had to go do it.
We kind of had to know I had to know what would happen, man. I had to know.
These is both the badasses in their motherfucking respective anime, and they unfuck-witted. Wait, I can't say that because Rao
is a beast.
Nah, that's crazy. Cause like, what you think about that though? Do you think it should have went that level? Do you think? Do you think that because I got Yujiro in this battle. But do you think that Rao would have been the level that needed to fight?
I mean, technically, Rao defeated Kenshiro.
So look, the battle we got is Yujiro Hanma, Baki's dad.
I used defeated in a very loose term, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to walk away.
Hey, dog, that nigga. I don't know what he talking about, but he defeated this nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga Rao wasn't fucking playing with that nigga. He defeated the nigga.
He defeated that.
That's one of them. That's why I love the shit, because it didn't have to be like all this training. You just knew this guy was going to
win. But he was dying too. Rao was dying too.
He was. But you had no idea that the main character was going to show up and get his ass beat.
It wasn't like that,
man. It wasn't like that, but dog, come on, dog, don't.
It wasn't like
that. Rao was a bad motherfucker, man. Rao was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I love Rao, man.
He was just a bad motherfucker, dog. I love Kenshiro. He 100 crack fists to the north. Like, you know how many times I pose on a motherfucker, you know, on some shit like that, nigga. Like, I love Kenshiro, dog, but Rao wasn't playing no fucking games.
Announce the battle.
So, Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star. You know what I'm saying? The man with the Big Dipper on his chest versus Yujiro Hanma, father of Baki, the Beast.
Running him back from last week, the one who fought Akuma.
Now look, Man, like I said, I got Yujiro for this, and it's for a number of reasons.
It's for a number of reasons.
Like number one.
Oh shit.
Number one, I feel like Yujiro has more mental and physical control over his body to not allow the energy in his body to be manipulated so easily by Hokuto Shinken and blowing up.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not only
Probably
that,
not the first time.
because look, the way I seen it at first was, oh, Kenshiro got it. Cause I don't give a fuck what Yujiro got when he hit him with that shit. If them bells start ringing, it's over. If it's GG and that nigga shit swell up and blow up,
pop off.
it's a wrap.
It pop off. It pop off.
It's a wrap. So first I was like, oh, Kenshiro got this. But the level of capacity that Yujiro has over his body causes him to do shit on a superhuman level. You see what I'm saying? Like the way he's able to snatch shit out the air and do these extra feats that just like, are you serious?
Kenshiro doing incredible shit too.
He do, but the way he knows his body.
Kenshiro can make the mute speak, dog. The Kenshiro got power, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He can make the blind see, bro.
Look, man,
Hokuto Shinken.
I feel you, dog.
I don't know if you do, man.
I do, man.
I hate that we keep putting fucking Yujiro against like insurmountable motherfuckers, man. I mean, but I guess
insurmountable.
That's the
Look at
level.
this nigga's body look godly. Like the picture they got when you look him up, he's like, he's spread out like this is what a body, a physical, and physique is supposed to look like.
Look up Yujiro Hanma. Look up Baki and type in Yujiro Hanma. You'll be, he a bad motherfucker, man. He is. He completely a bad motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Though no part of him look like he playing no games though.
And he ain't. He ain't.
The dude is serious business, man. Come on, man.
All right, you want me to read Kenshiro powers and abilities?
Hold on, let me.
Because I'm not reading Yujiro's again.
No,
I did that.
I see what it looked like, and I'm just finna.
And I would prefer y'all just watch last week's and just listen to me talk about him in his fight against Akuma, because that was a beautiful description, and it exists. And I hate for anybody to have to do it again, because it's a lot, man. It's like it's reading the story, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's a good. I don't know.
Okay, let me list his techniques first. Because I'm going to go down this because I can do it without having to do extra on it, okay?
Alright.
Techniques for Yujiro Hanma, the burst. You may say beast like it's got to be burst. It's got to be with the Patrick Stewart accent. Burst.
Not Patrick Stewart!
Burst. Get it. You know what I'm saying? But,
dog.
check it.
You silly.
So we got axe kick, one of Yujiro's most common moves used against Kaio Kaku, for example. Roll kick used against Baki Hanma. Death concentration. Never seen him use it, but it's confirmed during his fight with Dopo. Used against Udande. Used against Dopo Orochi. Finger grab. Once used against Dopo Orochi. Demon face. Used on many occasions against opponents considered to be worthy challengers. In this form, Yujiro embraces the muscles in his back that causes it to make the face of a demon, enhancing all of his techniques extremely. Bite, one used against Jack Hanma. Crotch kick, once used against Richard Filth. Front neck lock, once used against Roland Istas. Nukete, once used against unarmed soldier on the battlefield. Vietnam whip, once used against unarmed soldier on the battlefield. Backhand blow, used against Kosho Shingogi and Ryoko Yanagi.
What up, DD Game?
What's up? Defensive Shiroi, used against Kaio Kaku. Akai, once used against Pickle. Pinch, once used against Baki. Whip strike, used against Baki. hand pocket used against Baki. 0.5 second in unconsciousness. Baki's signature skill from 3rd series used against Baki.
Wow, dog.
A special technique, dress. A special technique that his father used against Baki.
He like invented and used a bunch of shit against his own son, man.
He was treating Baki. He's so strong. This nigga was treating Baki like the Prag. He used to do any move you wanted to get off on the Prag. As long as you knew, like they don't even know, dude.
Dog. Oh my god, dog.
And Baki is a dog.
Dog.
And he was treating him like the Prag.
Wow.
Am I bullshitting or not?
No, I mean, it sounded like it.
He was treating him like the Prag,
It
dog.
sounded like he was able to do whatever he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it type shit, man. That ain't cool, man. Nobody should be like physically manipulated in that way, man. That shit ain't right. Do your push-ups, man, or something. Don't let nobody manhandle you.
Die first before you let somebody do you like that, fam.
That's me. So wait, you ain't gonna give off none of his like feats?
I'm about to right now.
Okay.
Here, take this.
'Cause he got feats, man.
So, let's begin with Yujiro's the strongest character in the series. Recognized as the strongest creature on Earth, with his strength being equated to perhaps greater than the entire nation's modern military. Okay,
That's a lot.
he was able to defeat the American military forces by himself during the time of Vietnam War. He was only 16 at the time.
16. That's 16.
Strength to push back 100 riot police. Stopping the tectonic activity of an earthquake by punching the ground. Tapping craters in a concrete wall. Easily knocking out an elephant that even tanks couldn't damage. He's able to cut glass with his fingers. Crush coal to dust. His hits have been likened to that of a nuclear impact.
See, man, okay.
Whole armies have used their best weapons to stop him, but to no effect. His body's muscles are so strong and durable that he's able to do things like breaking katanas and knives just by gripping them.
Hold on, let me stop you real quick. 'Cause I don't feel like I feel like the list you read was it was written so dauntingly, right? Mountain crushing strength, island leveling strength, and all this shit. Right? but
He said he had the impact of a nuclear explosion.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know really how to equate that power. You know what I'm saying? Which is greater, a nuclear impact or mountain leveling impact?
Well, and I agree with that too. But remember, the side factor ended up being that this was all base Akuma. So in the event that he turns even Shin, it's over.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? But I totally agree with what he's talking about. Because now that I think about it, like, yeah, nigga, so they basically both bang out.
They both bang out, man.
They both bang out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel him on that. I feel him on that. But like, I don't know, dog. Like, that sound like enough to me, dog. Like, he do. What else you gonna say about the nigga? Strength of his finger flicks can be more than enough to defeat his opponent. Well, let me see.
The strength of his finger flicks. Let me read Kenshiro.
He has defeated enemies simply by his body's aura. So it's some dudes that's so weak that you can walk up on him and he lost the match just by being in front of you. Yeah, I don't know what else you can say. What other feats you want me to read off about this one?
Alright, so this is Kenshiro from the Fist of the North Star. Powers and abilities. Incredible strength. Kenshiro has displayed great feature strength as he can easily destroy boulders to nothing with just a mere flick of his wrist and easily bend steel with just his bare hands. Incredible healing factor. Kenshiro possesses healing factor as he can resist toxins and poisons
hand gas that can paralyze people. Superhuman senses. Kenshiro has superhuman senses that surpass that of a human. His eyesight can keep up with the arrow speed, detect and resist many forms of poisons and toxins. Has hearing and smell comparable to that of a hound. Can detect the presence of beings during training. Is immune to mass hypnosis and able to fight blind by detecting the person's hearts. That's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck.
Adaptability. Kenshiro's greatest aspect, he can analyze the abilities and powers of others just by watching and able to adapt it. He can also exploit the foe's weaknesses to his advantage. Martial artist. Master martial artist, sorry. Kenshiro is a master of martial arts. He can fight many legions of trained armored warriors, barbarians, and even giants with just his bare hands with ease. Kenshiro has learned many fighting styles, such as boxing style fight, and many more. Oh shit. Gento Kinkoken. Imperial Fist of the Original Dipper. This martial art was created to protect the Holy Emperor or Empress. It stars the Celestial Emperor star. It relies on projection ki, which is physical energy in various manners, like forming a shield or creating a blast of wave energy that destroys an opponent's body on a cellular level. Taisen Tenroken and Taishin Heavenly Wolf Fist. The martial art gives the user the ability to chop the flesh of an opponent, slicing the nerve so fast that a cold sensation is felt before death.
Damn.
Nanto Seiken, South Dipper Holy Fist. the opposite of Hokuto Shinken, whereas the latter focuses on using pressure points and killing from within. Nanto Seiken is about killing in a much more direct manner by way of brute force. Various different subsects have their own different takes on these techniques, ranging from rapid kicks to using air pressure as blades and various weapons in combat. Hokuto Ryuken, Big Dipper Lapis Big Dipper Lapis Lazuli Fist. Much like Hokuto Shinken, this fighting style uses pressure points to win battles. However, Hokuto Ryuken uses 1,109 points as opposed to Hokuto Shinken's 708, and is powered by their Matoki, or demon fighting spirit, which is akin to Toki, but drives the user insane. And then you got Hokuto Shinken. Oh shit. Translated as the Big Dipper God Fist. Hokuto Shinken is an ancient Chinese martial art formed during the Han Dynasty and further developed over the course of nearly 2,000 years. Due to its dangerous use, only one practitioner can be considered the true successor to the discipline in what is referred to the Ishisuden tradition. Those who fail to succeed their masters have to voluntarily renounce it, lest their memories are erased and their fists are crushed. Hokuto Shinken focuses on channeling one's ki or inner energy as per the beliefs of East Asian religions and philosophies. With it, they can strike one of the 708 Kiraku Hiko, or pressure points located throughout the body. Each pressure point, when attacked, causes different reactions depending on its purpose. Usually, this comes in the form of the target exploding, but it can also be used for non-lethal takedowns and even healing physical and psychological ailments. Users of Hokuto Shinken are also able to use all of their body's natural abilities using the Tenryu Tokyo Art of the Dragon's breathing, by tapping into more than just the 30% used by the common martial artist. They can also resist pressure point attacks by sealing them with the Hiko Fuji pressure point sealing, and copy attacks with Suishin Water Reflection Spirit. Most notably, users can tap into their aura or toki to further harness their ki for range energy attacks or more defensive options. As successor, Kenshiro has mastered Hokuto Shinken to its fullest potential and uses it to swiftly eliminate foes in a near instant, to the point they fail to realize that he landed multiple fatal blows to the pressure points in the blink of an eye. Then they get into the 100 crack fists and meteorite face breaking kick and
so this is the thing.
Mountain splitting wave and all that
This
shit.
the thing. We already know it's possible to be hit by Hokuto Shinken and not fucked up.
Do we?
Cause Rao was getting hit by Hulk.
He was getting fucked up. He was stopped like during the fight. They was both stopping the injuries as best they could while fighting. Yeah, so it's not like he was. That's why I say he walked away dying. That's why he didn't even be like, man, fuck you, man. Like you good, you worthy and shit. I'm just gonna go. Fuck you.
Yeah, but like
he was like, when Ken wake up, tell him I'll be visiting our master.
Like. The thing is, do you know how dangerous that move would be in the hands
Yujiro died in this battle, FYI.
In the hands of Yujiro, him having that
he wouldn't be worthy. He wouldn't even be worthy.
I don't.
He would be one of the ones that would have to submit, or let's have they fucking fist crushed, if he was to try to learn Hoto Shinken. He'll be one of those guys.
This is not just what I mean, they say he's smart, man.
I read it shit. They
say he's smart for real. They said
he not a fucking joke.
You know what I'm saying?
Yujiro not a joke. He's not a joke by no means.
He'll be like, this is not like, but even obtaining is like, this is the kind of technique that will take this type of toll on the body. And do that. Like, he's gonna assess it just like that.
I mean, is this after he get hit, dog? Because if that's the case, he fucking losing, dog. He might die in that first. I mean,
I say he get hit and he's, sit up real quick. Like, damn. So this nigga's coming with that.
It don't really say he can like heal himself like that.
Why? I mean, why? I don't know why he wouldn't. Like that seems like a Satan. Like not.
That's not. I mean, he's not facing the technique he's ever faced before.
Right. But he knows his body. That's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, he knows his body on a level that he
and if he's not able to register that he got hit in the pressure points that he got hit in, he's not gonna know where to react to.
You make it sound like he just hitting a person, dog. He hitting Yujiro Hanma, dog.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but like it's
if Yujiro Hanma
what's crazy is that you know what would floor us? You know what floor us? If we totally both seemed stupid as fuck and the battle started and Yujiro had no intention of letting his attacks touch him at all.
It's not really up to him. That's the problem.
That's what it feel like. But when
we know how Kenshiro fight.
Yeah, but Kenshiro fight like he fight. Like, we talking about a dude who's trained to beyond normal human.
That's for sure.
Like this, I mean, we talking about a dude who's dog.
Let me give you some feats. Ripped through steel bars, lifted a boulder bigger than himself, casually blows up thugs much bigger than him, launched an axe with his foot and decapitated someone with it, casually snapped a thug's arms like nothing, casually sliced through steel with his bare hands, stopped a staff midair and used it to lift up a muscle-bound thug, punched a crater into a pillar, stopped a giant thug's hand with a single finger, threw a 661-pound man, smashed through bedrock with his fists and opened a well, dragged Master Fox's head through a wall with one hand, plowed through Devil's gigantic hands, comparable to Ray, who destroyed a massive boulder, casually lifted a steel beam and wielded it as a weapon, dented a body made of pure steel, destroyed a rooftop in one punch, broke 10 tons of concrete and steel, killed Jaggy in just 4 strikes, who was able to withstand a nuke's explosion. Large island level. Okay. Matched and suppressed Rao, who was strong enough to split clouds. Small island level. This is very telling.
And was able to defeat the American military forces by himself during the time of the Vietnam War at 16.
I hear you, dog.
Dog, they cut. Do you know what they went to war with, dog? Like, that's just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude, he stopped the earthquake by punching the ground.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? The dude, knives and shit are irrelevant against this guy. He could just grab them and just crack them all the fuck up.
He touched lava with his bare hands. Kenshiro did.
That's major. He defeated motherfuckers with his aura. He walked in somebody present and they failed. It was over. Alright. Constantly advancing.
Okay, I'll give you this.
Becoming stronger with each person he defeats every day, essentially devouring them as he tends to say, all while his demon back is exposed.
Wait,
he's very.
Kenshiro got weaknesses. He actually got a weaknesses column, which I'm sure Yujiro don't have. Not completely unbeatable. Even with his mastery of martial arts, Kenshiro has tasted a fair amount of losses through his adventures, mainly against other masters of his caliber and even greater. Muso Tensei. It is worth pointing out that he does have one way of being harmed while in Muso Tensei. Those who can also channel the power of nothingness, or at least something close to it, can hurt him, with sufficient enough damage forcing him to back into his base form.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read Muso Tensei. I don't even know what the fuck that really is. Muso Tensei, the ultimate secret technique of Photoshinken, is a state of nothingness which can only be mastered by those who have experienced true sadness. In his struggles against his friends, family, enemies, and the world, Kenshiro became the first man in history of the discipline to master such a technique, only being matched by Rao not long after his encounters with Kenshiro. Under the effects of Muso Tensei, Kenshiro becomes intangible with near impervious to damage. He gains the ability to use the techniques of fallen rivals, and all his strikes can cause opponents to spontaneously combust. Even if he's otherwise physically incapacitated, he can fight on using his soul as an avatar.
He can use his soul as an avatar?
That's crazy.
That's Diesel, dog. I don't know what you want to do with this battle, for real.
I don't know what you want to do with this battle.
I really don't. I mean, I'm tempted to almost give it a draw, but I really want a 10-9 Kenshiro. It's fucked up.
Niggas ain't just finna be running around here
beating Yujiro, man.
Like,
listen,
I can't do it like that, man. You talking about a nigga who
Yujiro can be Iron Fist.
The nigga said, fuck that. That nigga said this motherfucker caught a 45-pound arrow that required 200 kgs of force to successfully project. Caught it before it could leave the bowstring from 9 feet away. He was able to move easily at bullet-like speed when he was 16.
That's a lot.
Another indication of his incredible might would be his durability. He's capable of taking a full power strike from literally anything or anyone on Earth without being damaged or even flinching whatsoever.
Kenshiro hit bullets out of midair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He hit bullets out of midair.
They ineffective. They meaningless to this dude.
He
also has been shown plummeting out of the top of a 50-story skyscraper and getting up as though it was nothing.
Yeah.
He's never actually been hurt in any serious manner. like, dog, like, hey, man, he done fought a lot of beastly motherfuckers, dog, to not ever have been hurt in any serious manner, dog.
He losing to Kenshiro, though.
That's it. Oh, yeah,
I guess they gauging his speed at Mach 80. That's what I'm kind of reading here. Mach 80. He hitting bullets out of midair. He hitting them. He's not gonna be defeated by combat, man.
Strong enough to cause interference in the GPSs of all the cars on the planet with a punch to the ground.
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But it wasn't no cars when Kenshiro was rocking heads. You know what I'm saying? There weren't no cars GPSs.
They was flying little joints. They was using them little shits. They had little motorcycles. They little hover.
There wasn't no GPS on them.
It wasn't no GPS though.
No.
Damn.
Niggas ain't running around beating Yujiro. I feel you, man. I do. I mean,
he prefers just to dodge them, although not needing to dodge fire, lightning, strikes, blades, disease of any kind, cannonballs, even missiles, with none of these being able to penetrate his skin or injure him at all.
I mean,
so you telling me the shit that a nigga have to knock away and do all that too? This nigga's just walking through because it mean nothing to him, and he just finna go in there and lose. I just can't get it like that, man. I can't see that happening.
He gonna lose the Hoto Shinken.
I don't feel like that.
He gonna lose the Hoto Shinken, dog.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like dude is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be so hard for this dude to even make contact and hit this.
I don't feel like that.
Oh man, I don't know why not. A genius fighter to have mastered all forms of unarmed combat.
Not Hoto Shinken though.
I'll give him that. His repertoire apparently includes all the well-known fighting styles, such as boxing and karate, all that. You know they named all that.
He don't even use that shit, man, because he like...
His style is better than him. Found it somewhere historical, such as the
his B style and shit.
Actual system used in the Motobu Ryu of karate. Since the age of 16, he has been fighting on the battlefields using just his bare hands.
I know, man. The motherfucker got feet, bro. He got feet. He got feet. No, undoubtedly feet. Undoubtedly. But Kenshiro let a building fall on him, bro. And he just kind of just walked through it as it collapsed on him.
What you think he gonna do?
He fell from a building and got up and was good. That's good. Kenshiro walked through that very building, though. He walked through the building he fell from, is what I'm saying. The building he fell from and got up was good. Kenshiro walked through was equally good as it collapsed upon him. I don't know, man.
Being above average intelligence, knowledgeable about various topics, mostly related to combat and human body function, but also about the history, course of nature, foresight into the activities of others, and much more.
You know this fight end with Kenshiro touching his ass up, man.
I don't feel.
It do. It end with him touching him up.
I don't feel like that nigga, man. Yujiro Hanma is gonna go in there and he's gonna have his organ spots, like shit blow up on him. Like,
he gonna have his shit blow up on him?
To him, he just saying this shit, man. To me, it sounds just as crazy as you gonna shoot him in the mouth. Ain't nobody touched his mouth this whole time, and you gonna shoot his face to show it. Get the fuck out. That's what this sound like to me.
Dog, it's not the same, dog. It's not the same. It's kind of the same, but it's not. Because you put him against Kenshiro. And this is what he do.
Look at this.
And he do it against the best. The problem is, when it comes to unarmed combat, there is no one more deadly in anime than Kenshiro. That's just the fact. There's nobody more deadly. I mean, I know you impressed with his physique and shit, man, but...
He's saying, I'm just saying, look at this nigga.
You gotta remember, too, though, man, that he probably only using, at best, 60% of his natural strength.
Oh, absolutely not, man.
He not using 100%.
Oh, you crazy.
You know why? You know why he not using 100%?
He got that knowledge to a T, dog.
You know why he not using 100%? Because he don't know Hoto Shinken, dog. That's the whole basis of the martial art. To know 100% of your natural body strength. That's what allows him to do shit that no other person can do on Earth.
So would you put Kenshiro versus Might Guy in?
Dog, Kenshiro murdering Might Guy.
They both using 100%.
I hear you.
My guy going to that 8th gate.
My guy don't know how to drive his life force into his opponent, dog. He don't know shit about that. He don't. You know why? Because that's called Hoto Shinken. He don't know that. He's not the fist of the North Star.
You don't need to know that, man. If he hit
you don't need to know it? What are the anime that do that?
If he hits you with that motherfucking, that Night Guy.
What other anime if somebody hits you and a part of you blow the fuck up because you got hit? He punch you in the head and your brains are swelling up and blow out the side and shit.
What other anime punched the air so hard that caused a typhoon that locked you in place? You know what I'm saying? What the motherfucker hit you from all different angles instantly.
When Kenshiro fought Rao, it caused the heavens to cause a fucking thunderstorm and shit. It was like a natural disaster happening all around them because they was fighting. Because they was fighting, the atmosphere was fucking changing.
You gotta get this motherfucker like
dog. My guy changed the atmosphere. He changed the atmosphere.
Nah, he ain't changed the atmosphere. But that nigga, you know, he using 100%.
He is.
Like the niggas could motherfucking
to his own death though. Ken not dying while using his power. Nah, my guy dying.
That's true.
He dying the whole time. Kenshiro's gotta wait him out. Like, man, I can see that you dying, man. This is a horrible technique. You shouldn't use it anymore. That's exactly what he would tell him. I'm not going to kill you. You're a worthy opponent. But
alright, man. So look, I guess we gonna give this shit. Like, first of all, because he's special, I gotta give him the 0.5 on this motherfucker and shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
I guess I'll give this to Kenshiro 9.5 to 10.
He the fist of the North Star, dog. I don't know what the fuck we was thinking. That's not cool, man. That's not cool, man. You can't just be putting people against the fist of the North Star, man. You can't do it. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right. This is exactly. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? Crazy. If you ain't never seen Fist of the North Star, do yourself a favor, man. It's really good. It's a good anime. Really good anime.
And then watch Baki.
I would even go as far as to say Fist of the North Star is one of the greatest anime of all time. I'll go as far as to say that.
That's how I feel about that.
I'll go as far as to say that. It's one of the greatest anime of all time. It's a GOAT. Up there with, I guess, Naruto and Dragon Ball Z and...
He said it's up there. He said it's a GOAT.
See, but you know what though? It's a classic GOAT. So you got like different eras of great animes, really. So you got like GOATs from my era. I wouldn't even say my era, but kind of my era before even. Vampire Hunter D, Akira.
Cactus said Kenshiro's untouchable.
He is untouchable. Fist of the North Star. It's some great classic anime. Even Gundam. Gundam is a great series, but even the beginning of it that started in like 1980, I believe, 1979, is amazing. It's great storytelling and the animation. You might consider animation like ashy or something like that, but it's like HD for its time. It's really good though. It's on Netflix actually right now. You should check it out. It's really good. But yeah, man, it's fucking Kenshiro, man. I'm sorry, Yujiro, man. We keep fucking Yujiro over, man. I don't really appreciate that shit. I don't know who to put Yujiro against. Can Yujiro beat my guy?
He should be beating a lot of motherfuckers.
Can Yujiro beat my guy?
I won't even have a fight, man, because they're not my guy not doing none of the feats that he got. Like, he'll be out of his range.
He fucking my guy up.
Like, he ain't going against the army by himself and shit like
Would you put him against the first?
Without going. He going against the army by himself.
Would you put Yujiro Hanma against the first Hokage?
Dog, that's a fucking lot of shit. All I see, cause like as soon as you said that, the first thing I seen was that what they call it, Eternal Summit, the shit he bring out with the Buddha's hand and fire all the hands and it caused the landfill to all the blowing up ass. Like, that's the first thing I see.
And Yujiro, he getting around that.
And I'm feeling like
Yujiro getting around that easy.
Yujiro is he doing some shit.
When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, who winning that fight is the problem. For the first Hokage.
I don't feel like the first is gonna fight that nigga hand-to-hand on a constant basis like that. I think the first is gonna immediately. I think he's gonna treat him like a Hyuga. And that's why I wouldn't want him to fight. That nobody in their right mind is supposed to like really fight a
Hyuga hand-to-hand
at all.
Okay, so that means that leaves him what?
So that you leaves him everything else, which is a fucking dumbass array of shit.
But that's not gonna stop Yujiro.
It's like
nothing that the first can produce is gonna stop Yujiro, who can get hit by missiles.
that's true, but see, that Buddhist statue was hitting way harder than
Sage
missiles.
Mode Naruto and Super Saiyan God couldn't take Kenshiro.
Damn.
You put him up there.
Damn, dog! Super Saiyan God can fuck with Kenshiro, dog! God damn! Dog! Wow!
That's a lot. That's a lot to say, dog. Damn.
Wow! I mean, okay, I'll give you Sage Mode Naruto. I'll give you that. But Super Saiyan God like Goku?
That's a lot, Super Saiyan God Goku, though. Yeah, that's a lot.
He dying against Kenshiro? Straight. Damn. That's real. Okay. Well, that's what it is then, I guess.
I don't know though. Sage Mode Naruto pretty fucking fast, dog. And Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
They got feats, bro.
Kenshiro fast as fuck, but that fast is some other shit, dog. That fast is some other shit.
Let's take in consideration though, man, that Goku ain't even fucking human.
He not human.
He not even human. You know what I'm saying? Kenshiro is too chill. That's real talk. But
yeah,
Goku ain't human, man. I would never put that fight together for real. That's not a fight I would do.
Nah. Goku is some other shit.
But I say this though, Goku allowed Kenshiro to touch him. That's his life.
Yeah.
No matter how powerful you is, man, if you get touched, there you go. Pop go your fucking weasel. Huh. Well, moving on, I guess. I'm fucking buffering here.
Shit. Let me see here. So, okay. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot what we had last.
That's good.
Oh, you had a trivia question though before this one, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. So, just to my little bundle over here.
After these messages, doom doom, we'll be right back. That'd be a good trivia question. Who remember that shit? That was the shit when I was a kid, man. That was the shit.
You know what? The first one I was gonna make simple. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it back to one of my favorite movies.
Oh, that shit.
How much money? Hold on, let me see real quick. When you late, you late. I ain't paying full price if you late. So how much is you getting? Pizza dudes got 30 seconds. That's the hint. So basically, the reference is the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And the answer is how much he get for being late.
I love that scene. I could then recite that scene word for word, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Damn, I love that fucking movie, man.
If you answer this question, you win this shirt.
Jack Burton will beat them all. Jack Burton, me.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, that was my shit.
But yeah, pizza dudes got 30 seconds. And in fact, when he gave him the money, the pizza guy complained about it. He was like, "Oh, come on!"
I could barely find the place.
Said, "You're 30 minutes late, man."
No, it wasn't even 30 minutes.
Nah, it wasn't. It was like 10 minutes late or something. It was something late, like quick as fuck.
It was like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
We got like 10 seconds. We get 10 seconds late, dude. Shut up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dog. That was fucked up. I'm really looking forward to this last one. I'm ready to put this one to fucking bed once and for all.
You remember who it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my man say, wise man say.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You will get this shirt shipped to you. Express, FedEx, whatever the fuck. Y'all can come up with how much he gave him.
Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's the shit. That's the shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit. That's crazy.
And you can, and I just checked, you can look this up and actually see the scene. So whoever get it, get that shirt. It's if not, next week we'll be giving that shirt.
And you want how much he actually gave him?
Yeah, because it say, oh, some dollars, come on. You know what I'm saying? He complained about it. He said, oh, $50, come on. You know what I'm saying? And he complained about it after they give it to him.
Yup, you're right.
Said what he said?
He asked if you won.
Said he what?
DJ Cactus asked, "Did I win? Haha." No, he wants the amount of money that was actually given to the pizza man, and how much he thought he was owed.
Yeah. I mean, even if you don't get how much he thought he was owed, just the amount of money that he gave him. He said how much he gave him. He was mad.
Yeah.
He was mad.
Yeah.
He's like, $100.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He's like, it's like it's late, dude. It's hard to find a place. Wise men say.
Yeah, he quoted the whole shit.
We'll never pay full price for late pizza.
He quoted the whole shit. He quoted everything but how much he actually gave.
I thought that was gonna be hard, but when I could look it up like that, I was like, oh no, it ain't. You can literally look it up, look up the scene, and watch that piece.
$10, tab 13. DJ Cactus got it. DJ Cactus got it.
Okay, DJ Cactus. Shoot me your info via email. That email is youngking734@gmail. That's young734@gmail.com. Shoot me your info there, and I will send you the shirt.
Put the link in the comments. Put your email in the comments.
Well, I would have, but I don't want to disclose it like that. give me search or whatever. This way it's spoken. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the show. Plus, we tend to have a couple of emails and stuff like that. That's why I looked at this one. I just received that. Alright, last but not least.
Oh, he said no, lads are from Scotland. Give it to a young pub. You got it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Donation.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Donation
okay.
shirt. That's pretty awesome.
That's sweet.
That's pretty awesome. That's dope.
Alright, yeah. So we gonna donate this stuff. We gonna get to the next should we do the next request of it?
No, donate it to somebody we know.
Okay, bad. Yeah, don't give me this nigga to somebody.
Yeah.
Bet. That's a bet, man. Mad respect, DJ Cactus, and thanks for coming and tapping in.
All the way
show.
from Scotland. That's crazy.
Scotland. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, out Scotland, watching the show. And peep. So we got one more for that ass.
Sean Connery from Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct?
I'm not sure.
I think he's from Scotland. He was from Scotland. Rest in peace.
And this motherfucker's been debated all the time. Motherfuckers just don't understand. This motherfucker is so epic. Like, this is the only way that these motherfuckers can really get down. The motherfuckers don't understand it. Like, they both so superior man to man, like, type shit. Both hell provisionists. You know what I'm saying?
They're both formidable. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
But from the depths of the darkness, we got the motherfucking hell spawn. That's Al Simmons.
The one.
We got Spawn, man. Like when they say something like we got a Hulk, you can say we got a Spawn.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
He just do shit. He do all the shit, dog.
He can kill the Hulk too.
He do all the shit, man. He do all of it.
I like to think. I don't know. I don't know.
That nigga, he's it.
It's a good fight though.
He does a lot. His powers come from the origins of hell, and you know, the devil, all this other types of shit. He's beating this motherfucker. He's trapped the devil and God in rooms and let him go fisticuffs, some stuff like that. Something like a whole bunch of crazy stuff, man.
That's Spawn. Yeah.
That's Spawn.
Yeah.
But today he's going up against the Tacalian Stallion. There ain't a damn thing changed. That nigga Johnny Blaze. Into the fire transform into the Ghostrider. Yeah. A 6-pack. Yeah. A street car named Desire.
You stupid.
Ghostrider. Johnny Blaze. Jonathan Blaze. This motherfucker, man, this dude, when it comes to the shit, he got the shit, dog.
Wow. Alright. You take Ghostrider.
Yeah.
Alright, you read
So,
I got
powers and abilities. In human form, Johnny possesses no possession of any superhuman powers or supernatural abilities. But as the Ghostrider, he is a supernatural combination between human host and experienced motorcyclist Johnny Blaze and Zarathos. As Ghostrider, Johnny Blaze possesses a variety of supernatural powers at his disposal. Ghostrider transformation. Johnny Blaze possesses the supernatural ability to transform into the Ghostrider at will. Originally, he would automatically transform at night or in the presence of evil. Recently, however, he has gained control over his transformation and can transform through an act of will to when innocent blood is spilled. It is recently stated that Johnny Blaze and the spirit that was supposedly the Ghostrider are in fact agents of heaven. The power of the Ghost Rider depends on who is in control. The Ghost Rider, effectively Johnny's body. Johnny and the spirit inhabit the same body, and while transformed, Johnny is in control of for the majority of the time. But if he loses focus or control of the power of the Ghost Rider, the spirit regaining control is likely to occur. While the Ghost Rider is in control, Johnny Blaze only influences his decisions to an extent as he takes the back seat to the spirit. That was important. That's why I read that, because like if he lose control and take back seat to the spirit, that's gonna matter. Okay. Other than that, superhuman strength. It's a lot. Superhuman stamina, superhuman durability, superhuman agility, regenerative hitter factor. Despite his invulnerability to conventional forms of injury, objects such as weapons forged in heaven and by the Archangel Zachiel, he can actually harm the Ghost Rider to a certain extent. However, if his being is damaged, the magical energies imbuing him allow the Ghost Rider or Johnny Blaze to instantly regenerate any and all damage done, even to the point of fully regenerating lost limbs in moments, and regaining his skull after it was destroyed in seconds without any discomfort or any evident pain. Supernatural awareness, hellfire manipulation, hellfire infusion, hellfire projection, hellfire constructs, hellfire firestorm, sin manipulation, sin perception, sin eating, soul manipulation, soul reading, soul consumption, dimensional travel, demonic magic manipulation, mystical chain projection, penance stare, damnation stare. Hold on, I know what a penance stare is. Damnation stare. As the king of hell sitting on the infernal throne in place of Mephisto, Ghost Rider has the power to bypass typical methodology of burning sinners from the inside out, using their past crimes and general maleficence in order to punish the wicked for a more expedient means of deporting the unjust straight to hell. The damnation stare works primarily based upon demons by judging whether or not the individual deserves to be cast back into the inferno for prior judgment, both in life and death, eviscerating the target while sending their soul screaming through the purgatory gates in a visceral fireball of gore and agony once upon being found guilty.
Alright, DJ Cactus mentioned, he says, Modern King of Hell Blaze takes it. But he said Penance Stare wouldn't work on Spawn, but
why not?
Ghost Rider still wins. I'm interested to know why. Well,
yeah, why not?
Well,
tell us why.
Okay, even if Penance Stare didn't work, Damnation Stare sounds like it might do what need to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or I mean,
it sounds like what it would be anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it sounds like it's because it says bypasses, so it sounds like it bypasses the restrictions that the Penance Stare might have had.
Yeah, and take you right to where you need to be. Doing exactly what you need to be doing right now.
Right. Self-size alteration, exorcism, expert stunt rider, skill hand-to-hand combatant, occult knowledge, physical strength, weaknesses. All Ghost Riders possessing the spirit of vengeance have common disadvantages. Corruption, a very dangerous side effect of using the damnation stare. Using the damnation stare on demonic entities is that their moral bankruptcy contaminates the rider bit by bit, making Blaze susceptible to Mephisto's direct control. The more he uses the escape, uses it on the escape condemn.
Damn. So it'd be like something he don't want to have to do on Spawn, but he would do if he had to.
If he had to, right. Heavenly weapons. Any weapon crafted from heaven or blessed can manipulate the Ghost Rider's flesh. This is only way to decapitate the spirit of vengeance.
Damn! That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking huge.
Host separation. Though killing with heavenly weapons is one way, another way to defeat the Ghost Rider is to separate the spirit away from the host. This makes the host return to be mortal, but the spirit will remain in its current state until it finds a new body to inhabit.
Oh man, DJ Cactus ain't no contest, lads.
Spawn ain't had it. We ain't heard Spawn. We ain't heard his weaknesses. We ain't heard nothing like that on Spawn yet. So I'm waiting to hear, cause that's some shit. There's some shit.
That is like.
That nigga got some shit.
That is some shit. That is. I mean,
he got the cheats.
Ghostrider dope. Ghostrider dope, man. He dope.
Yeah, Blaze do nail it though, man. I ain't gonna lie. It sound like
he do. It sound like he do when he need to, but he is susceptible to some shit. It sound like, man.
Them heavenly weapons, dog.
Now, let's not forget where Al from. You know where Al from?
Yeah, he from hell, dog.
No, where Al from?
Oh, where Al from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know where Al from? Spawn doesn't get a ring wall. Alright, man, hold on.
We finna see right now.
Where Al Simmons from? Where Al Simmons from?
Right now.
Let's start there. I only say that because I find it to be significant. He's from Detroit, man. Al is from Detroit, man. So let's start there. Let's start there. But I kind of want to start with his weaknesses.
No, don't do that.
I do want to do that.
Cause I want to hear his abilities first. Cause that's gonna lay it on thick for me. I gotta hear that build up. You know what I'm saying? Like then to be like, okay, you get by that. Okay, that weakness, okay, I see, but come on. Then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't spoil it early.
Spawn's body is quite dense, weighing over 450 pounds and is composed completely of necroplasm. This gives him superhuman strength, speed, and durability. While he still has internal organs, they are only semi-functional. However, the damage or destruction does not hinder Spawn at all. These organs magically reappear when he regenerates his wounds. This may be due to Spawn's inability to let go of his human self, retaining his human organs, even though he no longer requires them. And he's had decades of military training. He's a well-experienced street fighter. He's a master of hand-to-hand combat as well as martial arts. Attained peak physical condition as a regular human, something he still retains after his death, and is an exceptionally talented acrobat and athlete. In his early years, showed great potential in someday becoming an Olympic athlete. Spawn has mastered 13 forms of martial arts throughout his life and career, including judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, kung fu, jeet kune do, aikido, taekwondo, boxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, hapkido, muay thai, ninjutsu, and American karate, and a bunch of shit I ain't never heard of. No, I'm just
for real.
He also briefly studied Tachyon, and was also highly adept in swordsmanship and marksmanship, mostly due to his years in the military. An intelligent man with a high interest in travel, Spawn can fluently speak 10 languages, including Japanese, Spanish, French, Chinese, Italian, Portuguese, Latin, Arabic, Persian, and Russian. Spawn wears a living symbiotic costume, Letha of the 7th house of K, also known as K7 Letha. While wearing it, the host assumes a dominant role over his suit. His shroud, spikes, chains, and skulls are all part of an organism bonded to his central nervous system that will protect Spawn even if he is unconscious. The source of the costume is a necroplasm in Spawn's body, from which it feeds. It is possible for Spawn to draw his energy back when he needs it, using it to power his abilities without draining his own reserves. The costume can also feed off evil energy from the physical world, feeding off the ambient evil of people. Animals, mainly carrion insects, but also wolves, coyotes, common house cats. Through the comic, though in the comics, the cats are always black. Fictional giant rat-like rodents, bats, red foxes, and mongooses, and even certain parts of cities. Detroit, New York City, Los Angeles, and in Spawn, Resurrection, Albuquerque is alluded to. Part of his physical powers actually comes from the suit because of its connection to his nervous system. Simmons is able to shift in its shape, including the manifestation of spikes, armor plating, or transforming the shroud into a battle axe.
The shroud itself is an effective offensive weapon, able to strike in battle with its extreme precision, severing limbs and/or disarm enemies with specifically angled pokes and prods. He has vast magical powers. Spawn has a limited power supply whose quantity could be shown to the reader in the form of a counter that began at 9999. Each time Spawn uses energy, the counter drains. Consequently, Simmons relies primarily on his costume's natural abilities or weapons rather than the magical abilities in combat, though the power source is finite. Spawn's biggest limitation is imagination. Simmons' powers were said to be inspired by Jesus in an interview with the author. Simmons uses this ability in various ways, including resurrecting the dead, firing blasts of necroplastic energy, teleportation, flame breathing, transmutation, manipulation of the elements, shape-shifting, flight, talking to animals, reading minds, invisibility, portal creation, time manipulation, soul manipulation, reality warping, regeneration, feeding off the evil, sins, and negative energy of others to augment his strength and increase his necroplasm counter, and curing the sick. Spawn is practically immortal unless beheaded by a weapon of heaven or magic.
They got the same fucking shit.
He also is rendered powerless and
this is the
therefore
beast
mortal
battle.
In a patch of alley known as the Dead Zone, a small patch of earth that is heaven's domain and in the ethereal realm of the Green's world. Spawn's other powers are phasing, psychic link, superhuman senses, telekinesis, cosmic awareness, and transformation. Wow. So yeah, man, I think that's about it.
Yeah, man, I think that's about it. Yeah.
That's about it, man. So where we at here? They say when Goku and Vegeta got their new forms and turned into power, why didn't they use it against Broly?
Yeah. They did.
No, he didn't use Ultra Instinct.
He didn't use Ultra Instinct, but he used everything else.
I think it was doper what they did. I was happy to see Gogeta. That was dope as fuck. I was happy to see that. And I don't mean Ultra Instinct, huh? I mean it's in the same ballpark, but it's Blaze Boys. Sorry. Oh, I hear you. Okay, Spawn is Hell Spawn. Yeah. Blaze runs Hell.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean,
he ran through Legion.
The only thing I can really give
the real Legion.
The only thing I can really give to Spawn is that he's probably a better fighter.
Absolutely. That's not a question.
The problem with Spawn's powers though is that it's limited, right? He can't go toe to toe with what Ghostrider is bringing to the table on a constant basis without draining his power to a point, and at that point he'll lose. That's all it is to it.
Yeah. So you won't give it by score wise 1 or 2. You feel like I feel like it's a 1.
I kind of feel like it's a 1, man. I like the fact that they both got the same weakness. You know what I'm saying? And it's only due to like, and let's not forget while they're battling, Spawn could definitely be feeding off the energies of people around them. So it ultimately probably come down to the damnation stare. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll take that. Jamie Foxx becoming the next Spawn. I did see that.
I did too.
I did see that. That might be good. It could be good. Jamie Foxx is a pretty good actor.
As long as they don't go overboard, man, because like they like to go overboard with how they portray stuff, and
I feel like when they made the first Spawn, CGI wasn't where it needed to be yet. You know what I mean? Even though it looked great, it still even looked good. Certain things look good today. John Leguizamo was amazing as the clown, for instance, but we weren't ready.
Violator.
We weren't ready for the comic book movies yet when that came out, and that's the case for a lot of comic book movies that came out prior to like this whole DC Marvel thing that's been happening, right? And even DC still has a hard time producing quality films as far as superhero films. So it's a really delicate, even though it doesn't get any respect and any notoriety at all. Making a comic book movie is not as easy or as throwaway as like respectable directors and some actors have been known to publicly, denounce. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up for real. not every comic book movie is good, but we got some really good ones. We got some really good ones up to this point. Some really good ones. I put Iron Man in for my son just recently. He watched it like he was watching it for the first time. You know what I'm saying?
That should be real.
It was a good movie. It's still a good movie. So,
Incredible Hulk.
Yep, good movie. Not the Eric Bana.
Oh hell no, that's just Hulk.
Yeah. No, we talking about the one. Absolutely, throw your hat in the ring. You say Gerard Butler playing Kratos in the God of War movie. That would be pretty fucking dope.
That'd be hard as fuck.
I don't know, man. Would he even do something like that? He been trying to get away from like that whole warrior.
He better get that fucking money, nigga.
That would be dope.
He better get that motherfucking money. Quit playing. Gerard, quit playing.
If not Gerard though, what about Tom Hardy?
They named you Gerard and you ain't black.
Tom Hardy can't be Kratos.
Get that bread.
He can't be Kratos. Gerard Butler can be Kratos though. Throw your hat in the ring though. I like to hear what you got to say.
Right.
But that was definitely a Ghostrider win for sure. For sure.
No doubt, man. Shit. Now look. Now to go along with next week being in a different location, we're gonna have a special. And on the special, we actually got a special team battle. We got teams going against each other. So this ain't just like one-on-one characters this time. For this special event, we are going to be putting some of the sweetest teams that y'all know against each other and see what the outcome will be and how things turn out on the stage of Comic Versus. So I'm not going to ruin none of them because they all so epic that it's ridiculous.
They're worth the wait. They worth the wait.
They're worth it. You know what I'm saying? So we in here. We gonna be in this motherfucker tuned in next week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
he say OG Cosmic Taskmaster.
OG Comic Taskmaster versus
Karnak. Who's Karnak? Why I know that name? Why I know the name Karnak? What is Karnak from? I know that name though.
Karnak.
Why do I know the name Karnak? OG Comic Taskmaster.
Karnak Marvel.
You got a picture of him?
Yeah.
Let me see. Eternals. Despite any weakness. Shit. I'm tempted to lean towards Karnak, kind of. I would have to look up his stats though to know for sure.
Right.
If he got anything like superhuman this and superhuman that, I'm gonna give it to Karnak.
Right. Despite any weakness is what it is.
Along with that ability, they must cancel each other out though. Well, no, I mean, if Karnak can move at a far greater speed than Taskmaster can, that kind of sounds like what it is to me. I mean, if he move faster and he's stronger, Taskmaster. Listen, I get that Taskmaster can go toe to toe with like Captain America and shit, man. But can Taskmaster go toe to toe with like Thor? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because the initial contact, he don't got time to learn or ask how. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine that nigga blocking Thor hammer with that shield and having to deal with power and the electricity and all that busting all over? He ain't got time to learn that. What he gonna learn from that? I got bashed.
He said Karnak can see weakness, you know, and so can Taskmaster. But Taskmaster not exactly superhuman. That's my point.
He's a super soldier though, so he is on that level. You know what I'm saying? But he not like Cap is a little above average human. You know what I'm saying? He's above human. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't superhuman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Taskmaster around that area.
Karnak isn't actually inhuman. Look it up. Damn, man, I just turned my tablet off.
We'll check it out though, man. We'll check it out, see what's going on with it.
If you want, we can put that for a future battle. He just learned. I'm gonna definitely look it up. I'm gonna look that up. I like that. That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ Cactus. I appreciate that.
No doubt. Well, yeah, man. Y'all definitely tune in next week. We got that special for that ass. We're gonna be in a new spot. We're gonna have another little giveaway. We're gonna have the special. Might even have special guests in the building. Who knows? He'll let you know, or you'll find out, whichever one. You know what it is. Thursdays, we come in here and do our motherfucking thing. Don't forget to check out the Potion EP on all platforms. King 734, no space. The Potion EP. Check that out. Stream that for a motherfucker. And it's what it is, y'all.
Check me out on my YouTube channel, Scopana Dragon MPT. Like and subscribe.
No doubt.
I appreciate it.
No doubt. 100. Stay safe.